finally found it. It's just in time for it to mature. With concentric fruit, you can try my theory and other people's ideas. No need for boring accumulation. Confucianism and Taoism. In the future, the transformation of Howren's righteousness will directly have a backup source. Cultivation is not just getting twice the result with half the effort. Perfect and can be taken off. I'll find some more concentric fruits later and go back to the experiment. Maybe it won't take a few days to become a regular employee. All in writing. Those idiots are really idiots. None of them will change. Half a nerd reading stupidly, although the other half is a little clever. But it can only disturb people. If you are on the right path, you still have to look to me. The essence of Bayan Confucianism and Taoism is intelligence. There is no impassable road. Only stupid people without brains. Do you seem very confident in yourself? Then did you expect what would happen if you stole something? This fellow Taoist, you can't say that. This first stage is based on everyone's ability. You didn't expect the unexpected to appear. That's your problem. Why steal? I'm just trying to outwit you. Seeing is better than hearing 100 times. I saw it today. Confucian and Taoist monks really put efficiency first. I didn't know you had read so many books. Did you know that you can't do two things at once? You, a Confucian Taoist, used your sword to sneak attacks on the Kendo monks. Do you think it's possible to succeed? Give me the concentric fruit. You need to find someone else. I just wanted to give it a try. Best of all, it doesn't matter if you can't win, but I understand a little bit. Fighting with swordsmen. I'm not good enough to fight with a sword. The whole process is as good as cultivation. Writing, paper, and ink are my strengths. As for the concentric fruit, not much to begin with. It is also my precious experimental material. You have to be able to fight. It doesn't matter if I sell it to you. That being the case, I'll just see how genuine repairs go. I want to see how long your virtualization can last. Heavenly Evil Thunder Disaster. Is it no different? No matter how powerful you are, it's impossible. Hit me in the blur. What a troublesome magic weapon! Can actually become immune to damage in an instant. I don't know where this guy got it. Although I spent a lot of snacks, but I really found a treasure. This thing not only automatically responds to attacks, it consumes very little spiritual energy, although I get a little headache every time I use it. But this side effect is in the face of the magic weapon effect. Harmless. I'd better go to the black market auction area more often in the future. Although the security there is not good, but there are always some unexpected good things. And with my strength, I'm not afraid of any surprises. Don't talk too much. Although I admit that your magic weapon is a bit troublesome, but in the past, I always used general exercises. But now let you see what a spiritual root is. What is the power of heavenly calamity? It's not bad to bask in the sun occasionally. Elder Z is so laid back. Don't you worry at all? What's there to worry about? There are not many fuel-efficient lamps among the disciples in this class. Besides, isn't there someone in charge here? Look how serious that bald guy is. And there are also elders from each of our sects. Feel free to bask in the sun. This is the thunder calamity striking into the teleportation array. Can Jinlan now communicate with the thunder and calamity of heaven freely? Do not include heavenly calamities in the teleportation array of the space system. Oh. Where did the thunder tribulation come from if it wasn't all good? My magic weapon, my secret realm. How much time does this take? This power directly broke the teleportation space. I don't know what's going on inside, but Jinlan can control the thunder tribulation, so it shouldn't matter. Is it the inner space of this bald man? Hey, old bald man, how do you handle this situation? The quality is too bad, right? How did I know this would happen? Elder Guang, you are practicing too quickly from the saintess, right? Across the space, he actually mobilized the outside world. There is no way to cause disaster. You are so good. And this is also a magic weapon for you to overcome the tribulation. Not all magic weapons are baptized by lightning. I haven't asked you to criticize my magic weapon yet. You're still proud of yourself. Which magic weapon has nothing to do with me? Is this a weapon of heaven and earth or a treasure of heaven and demons? As for suffering this crime, set aside the damages for now. Laobald, can you close it and open it again? Does it have any impact on the disciples inside? This doesn't matter. The space inside is absolutely stable. Just adjust your spiritual power a little and stabilize it. More than this, it was the saints who took photos into it. After all, thunder tribulation does not have the restriction and balance of heaven. Even if the saints could control the thunder tribulation, it feels like a drop in the bucket. As soon as this statement came out, everyone turned their attention to Elder Guang. After all, with Jinlan's current cultivation level, compared with the designated strike, this thunder disaster, more likely carpet bombings, although everyone is trying their best in practice. But as soon as you came up, you saved the fire from the Kaiyuan realm. Isn't it completely cold? Why is the calamity caused this time so violent? Not yet controllable. It directly broke all my clothes. This has never happened before during practice, but I almost suffered. This guy should be beaten out. Really terrible. This is the calamity. It was almost gone, although this thing reacted instantly. But the continued use of a stick of incense can cause great harm. You must take a rest as soon as possible. Hey, finally scared away. I won't be able to withstand another catastrophe. But Zhuangqia's magic weapon is also outrageous. Automatically avoid damage. Although it is impossible not to be injured under the lightning disaster, but it is also a very powerful defensive magic weapon. So envious. Hey. Points? Come on. Go. Can you only run? You're not that good either. It was just a delaying tactic. Now it's time for the main course. Go. Hey. Senior sister, why are you always fighting hand to hand? Didn't senior brother give you a lot of magic weapons? Yes, sister-in-law. We blew up the RPG. And why isn't brother Mo here with you? What words? My sister-in-law is using each other as a whetstone. Experiment with your own skills. As for brother Mo, he must be holding back some big work. Why are you here? We saw another fight here. Xiaozi said to come and take a look. I didn't expect to see my senior sister. By the way, senior sister, what's going on here? Do you need the junior brothers to come together? We have heavy firepower to suppress. Hey, no, the weapon Xuanmo gave me. At most, it can deal with monks in the spirit refining realm. It has almost no effect on Kaiyuan realm. As for the monks in the realm of condensation, directly has no effect. Oh, is there anything wrong with Ningden? No wonder senior sisters fought so hard. It turns out to be a high-end bureau. This posture seems to be that of a monk from the same sect. An early stage of pill condensation. A Kaiyuan's Hong. Seven, there are some troubles in the initial stages of the 3 open sources. Let's run away first. 1 against 5 is a bit thankless. Ruxiu, who is equivalent to the realm of condensing elixirs. I want to see how the fight works. Go. Originally, forget it. This is a slap in the face. You don't really think that your cultivation level can be leveled using human magic, do you? The Black Coffin's fate of eternal death. It's not like I wasted hundreds of years of research. Among the 4 spiritual roots, a spiritual root contains the most powerful destiny of heaven. Although this guy's luck, it's different from that girl's destiny. But this one is obviously stronger. In addition, there are magic tricks that are stronger than Confucianism and Taoism. It might be better than taking away the flesh and blood directly. It's this half-dead curse of heaven that's a little troublesome. Although Shinto can be immune to some of the powers of heaven, damage caused. But my half-finished technique won't last long. We still need to find a way to solve it quickly, over time. Not to mention those old people outside. This backlash from heaven is enough. What's going on with this guy? Attack without saying a word. Destroyed my mind. Equipment, missiles, and even nuclear bombs have no effect. The most abominable thing is, most of my words and methods are ineffective on him. A negative curse buff also caused me to lose health first, and it's not clear whether it has taken effect. Your boy is very good. Although I don't know who you are, but it's not that easy to deal with me. Really? What are you going to do if this ability fails? Do you rely on your early stage cultivation of Dan condensation? Don't compare it with your indigenous thinking. Since my natives can't give this guy a low buff, then why don't I strengthen myself? It's just a pity. Directly improving the body's cultivation level not only consumes a lot of, and you can't adapt to it in a short time. You can only use the large amount of spiritual power accumulated previously. Created foreign objects. What a hateful guy. What is this? I have practice too. Never heard of it today. What sect has such a thing? This ratio is almost half the size of law, heaven, Xiang, and earth. Although a spiritual mountain was previously hollowed out, but light created this whale shark king. It consumed nearly half of the mountain's spiritual power. Plus, I don't know what other cards this guy has up his sleeve. Better take it easy. Whale Shark King is the best game ever. Even if you can't beat it, there will be consequences. It really surprised me. Now, I want to dismember you more and more. Damn this size. This is definitely not an ordinary magic cultivator. How did this get in? Are all security guards just for a living? I will definitely complain when I go back. As a senior, let me tell you something. Being big does not mean strength. Go with peace of mind. Let me give it a try. My Black Sea Abyss. Oh. How long will this beating last? It's all my fault that Yuquan had to die. How can we fight this long? How did I know this would happen? Does Confucianism and Taoism have this trick? I have a way, but you have to cooperate. You can try it and see if you can kill it. Yo, I've been under the ceiling spell. The ones with the highest cultivation levels among these guys are in the early stages of Taoism. How did you track it down so quickly? It seems unlikely that he will be taken away directly. Let's not talk about the small ones first. These old guys don't know what their trump cards are yet. That being the case, then dare to use flash in front of me. Oh, the old bald man in the flowing light Holy Land knows how to point out space cracks. You really take yourself seriously. Small. Are you okay? Not bad, although I still have a little headache. I didn't expect that we would bump into each other directly. Just finished Malong. Haven't had a rest yet. I was sucked in for no apparent reason. Still have your head down? If I hadn't been a physical practitioner, it is estimated that he is still half dead. I was disconnected for a few minutes after landing. Fortunately, nothing serious. My ruler magic weapon seemed to have been sucked into it before. You should be able to find it here. How are you, Xiaozi? Is there anything wrong? Forget it about Xiaoqian. A girl weighs nothing. You to hit me even though you were so heavy. Too bad for being so stubborn. Didn't fall out. Concussion or something. I really can't move even if I want to. Looks like the bone is cracked. Not only does it hurt my body, and I can't get up yet. Or is there something wrong with this armor? Xiaozi, please say something. Big brother, it shouldn't matter. Let me take a look. As a cultivator, you shouldn't be so fragile, right? It suffocates me to death. It's finally out. Brother my, your armor almost strangled me after it transformed. I'll change the materials later. After all, I've been studying giant mechas before. If Xiaozi hadn't wanted this exoskeleton armor, I haven't adjusted yet. But what material is Ultron originally made of? Forget it, go back and ask Master. Materials for the world of immortality. This is much more powerful than alloys. Some trouble, however. Where did this guy come from? So difficult to deal with. Damn, I got hit earlier. I haven't called back yet. The bald guy from the academy maintains a temporary portal there. You guys leave here first. There are these guys holding up the front. I just happened to try the 10,000 poisons sealing element technique. I want to see if you can still stand it. Everyone, let's retreat first. This is no longer a monk of our level. Can intervene? Brother Mo is right. Although I don't know where this demonic cultivator came from. But before I hollowed out a mountain of gore, it's finally over. Otherwise, it would be really difficult to deal with it if it were checked. No matter what, I have to dig out a piece of it. It's a pity that there is only a little flesh and blood, but it's enough for me to experiment once or twice, if successful. Next time, just bring the stuff over here. I'm not one of those stupid guys. What saints and immortals? The best among men is my goal. Boy, I hope you don't disappoint me. Is this the magic cultivator? Killing without blinking an eye. Although Chen Xuanmo speaks clearly and clearly, unscrupulous. But these are all seen in TV series in previous lives. And when we really encounter this situation, he looks calm on the outside, but is very confused inside. And this incident also made Chen Xuanmo understand. Why is Taoxin ranked first among immortal cultivators? Right, the Taoist mind cannot be directly improved by expressing the Dharma in words. Only cultivating skills without cultivating the mind is fatal to those who cultivate immortality. But for me, a time traveler, that is more serious. Good luck this time. Not killed in one hit, but there's no next time. Words and methods are not omnipotent. Experience cannot be increased out of thin air. And that guy before, it's obvious that it can resist some of my abilities. It'll go to Xinyao for repairs later. As for this midterm period, maybe I should try the fusion of spiritual power and nuclear bombs. Didn't expect it to take so long. You old immortals. 3 left. It's not easy. We won't leave until you're dead. What are you here for? Although our world is weak, but the consequences of invading other realms at will, you don't know, right? I have received a generation of Heavenly Dao. Forced to death by your tricks. The second generation was driven crazy, but that doesn't mean we have no other options. Those fools in my world, they were all sent away one by me. It's just your 3-legged cat tricks. I still don't pay attention to it. Then you want to hit me. It just so happens that I want to try it too. Your so-called half-step avenue. What is the difference between it and my true immortal way? Don't be so grumpy. 1 immortal and 2 Confucian saints. Why is this happening? I just came to see my world, my stuff. But what a surprise. In your world, looks like there are some interesting characters too. What does this guy mean? No matter what it means, our goal is to buy time for everyone. Just 1 person can slow down the number of people. Enough, call him at his house. But just be careful until the time comes for Dao to scan every world. What's going on, Elder? There are still many people in the first round. Why did you stop and let us out? It's just that I almost did it. Pulling a flying sword is the same as to 0.58 million. Who am I to say bad things about people behind their backs? It turns out to be a turtle. If you can't catch up, you'll slander him. TSK, TSK, TSK. It's really ugly. I don't know who was chased away and ran around like rats. Who do you think is the same as a mouse? Say it again if you have the guts. I scold anyone who talks to me. Me. When did these 2 sects come into conflict? Still scolding outside, but it's good that this comes out. I don't know if it's the reason for the Jinlan Thunder Tribulation. I feel like my spiritual energy recovery is extremely slow. It would be better if it came out. Mainly because there was an accident inside. A demon cultivator sneaked in. The rest of the elders have gone in to deal with it, just in case. It's also convenient for everyone to come out, not able to do anything. Tied hands and feet. So that's it. But why is the demon cultivator so proud? Let so many elders take action to cultivate demons together. Public security in this dynasty is getting worse and worse. With so many people, it's impossible to detect a demon cultivator sneaking in. Who would follow Confucianism if they didn't have spiritual roots? Let's not talk about system issues. These brothers and sisters, every one of them is like a sick man. I really doubt they went in just to get beaten. Senior sister, what are you looking at? Didn't you notice? Our sect is missing a little Mo who didn't come out. Oh. Are there few people? Wrong. Where's the blood demons? Why didn't anyone come out? Even if it is a demon cultivator in the shocking realm, it's not like they'll be wiped out in an instant, right? Are those self-mutilators trying to get into trouble? My academy doesn't have that much money. Yeah. Oh, not the 3rd princess? It's okay to lose this. Where is Yan Linlin? Why aren't you in the team? Teacher, we didn't see the 3rd princess when we entered. Maybe it's teleported to a certain corner. No one noticed. I hope everyone is okay. The guy over there hopes to give me some help. A group of blood demons. He Huanzong is one. plus the 3 princesses of the dynasty. It's really fatal. The other elders chase them out. I major in medicine, not good at killing. Elder Gu's cultivation level is relatively low, so we are responsible for the aftermath and so on. What does low cultivation mean? Couldn't you say it more tactfully? I am in the middle stage of the shocking realm. Can defeat those in the middle stage of the calamity by 2 moves. It's already not easy. What else do you want? This matter is irrelevant. Let me talk about you first. You were stabbed by that demon cultivator before. Isn't that great? Is it too abominable? Xuanmo, don't worry. I will never let you suffer. Thank you very much, Elder Gu. Just by looking at Pixiu's expression, I knew I didn't hold it in properly. Back then, as a disciple, I made a lot of people sick because of my anger. It's probably going to be big this time. Fortunately, the venue this time is not in my Yingshu Valley. This should be called a windfall, right? Who would object to having less money? On the contrary, it was Tianyu who took the blame for not marrying. This is my foresight. Oh. Go well. Where did the thunder come from? Just beat me to the ground. Fortunately, there is a substitute jade pendant. Otherwise, it will be gone directly. But he came out unconscious after being knocked. Why do you feel so deserted around here? But even though it was hacked, but it's not bad. It was like a headless fly before. Now the spiritual grass is actually round. Hey, what kind of magical grass is this? Why is it so difficult to pull out? It's all bald man's fault. It just forces people to read some magical book. None of these things explain. Might as well blast it with snacks. Anyway, this princess is rich. Old bald man, you see what happened? Demonic cultivators in the middle stage of tribulation. The other elders all chase them out. I just came over to explain the situation a little bit. Don't worry, little. Xuanmo is nothing serious. Just got a slap. You go in first and continue to complete the trial. I'll have a good talk with the old bald man about this work-related injury. Then I'll go in first. Old Baldy, tell me, how do you plan to handle the public relations crisis? A disciple of my sect was dug out of a piece of flesh and blood by a demon cultivator. Still a condensed disciple? You should know too. What crazy woman blackmails someone? I also want to accept defeat. Condensing. I understand. Fellow ancient Taoists, please rest assured, you are absolutely guaranteed to be satisfied. Although I didn't go out, but while there are not many people, found a bunch of concentric nuts and various magical herbs and elixirs, also familiar with most of the terrain. Next, then you can go to the Maple Forest area to fight the beach landing battle. Although I came here once before when I opened the map, but even if I come again, I still feel uncomfortable. The spiritual energy has been suppressed in the body and cannot be released. But where this kind of spiritual power is suppressed, it is very suitable for technological weapons. Arrange it well. Quick win. Since my heart was ripped out by a demon cultivator before, Chen Xuanmo now has lost the previous arrogance. Start taking the world of immortality seriously. Words and dharmas are not omnipotent here. Defeat your plans beforehand. Consider retreating. And this Fengling area was replaced by the former Chen Xuanmo. More fun. As for my current thoughts, it is a quick and decisive blow to catch them all. Even though it's just an idea, but I added spiritual power to the mine in advance. A room with enough space for repairs. In addition, the wind chime area has great restrictions on Dharma practice. Wait until everyone is attracted and explodes immediately. Incarnation. Although you can tell the law and make it, but just in case anyone else pretends to be a pig and eats the tiger, I still use instrumented sanking. Please use no one first. Take this thing to the wind chime area and open it. Pretend that a great treasure has been born. You also go in and take charge on the second. My goal is to get everything free of charge. Die together when necessary. As for no 3, you and I are responsible for finding a few people when you go out, and you work openly and secretly. Is your sect sick? The 2 women have a grudge. Why are you following me and fighting without your life? We 2 ordinary disciples don't have any deep hatred. As for being so desperate, if it weren't for those damn 3-inch nails wearing some sort of surveillance suit, only a ghost would be willing to fight with him. It's better to be hacked to death by the other side. It's been 8 lifetimes of bad luck. Why did you enter Xuanling Holy Land? Zhuangxia, what do you want to do? Isn't it enough that you were fucked before? Another team was formed to deliver the goods. Do you still want to suffer thunder tribulation? Is this thing of yours reliable? That's thunder tribulation. Last time I just had a scratch and it was a bit unbearable. Don't worry, my teacher is a remnant soul from ancient times. It's not you, a little girl who moved. I can imagine that I was still asleep before, so you can only use part of it. Don't resist this time. Give me the control. Let me show you what operation is. Really? Is it possible that you are still afraid that your own clan will seize your body? Don't say you worship me as your teacher. Just say seize the body. I am a broken soul that has been around for tens of thousands of years. Not all of them. Broken consciousness map. You can't suppress it no matter what you do. Secondly, even if I take the body of a little girl, I will not take the body of a little girl. This is seriously inconsistent with my image. Could it be that I'm just too worried? But why is there such a thing on the black market? The dealer couldn't see it either. I'd better go look for it on the black market later. Creatures from this damn place. What a trouble. How can a little kid be so suspicious? I dug up memories for several days earlier. Only then did I learn part of the history of this world. But where did I come from? It's better to wait until you have complete control before thinking about it. Everything is decorated. Then we can proceed as planned. It's within my plan. You deal with things unplanned. Yeah. There are also masters. There are good things in this secret place. Must go and see. Is the academy so rich? This looks like it's of high quality. There are so many arrangements in this place. There are just a few traps outside. What a trouble. It's okay. Let's deal with some rookies. Save us the trouble of dealing with it later. But our clan was also dealt with. Practice cooking more. Who makes them lose interest in cultivation? This time I'll teach them a lesson too. The fairy world is much more insidious than this trap. When did Lao Deng become so generous? He also deliberately placed magic weapons in the maple forest area. Really insidious. Is it to test our physical skills? What did senior brother say? Don't worry, our sixth path phantom soul is a hexagon, but you as the carrier. It's not like I can withstand the beatings of so many people. Just adapt to circumstances. You must know that the mantis stalks the cicadas. The reason behind the Oriole behind. Want to give it a try? Is there any spiritual power available here? You won't think that there are just artificial restrictions. Can it affect the way of heaven? Although my spiritual power is limited, cannot actively use spiritual power to cast spells, but there is a way. This saint has many ways to communicate with the catastrophe. What should I do? The yellow hair seems to be unrestricted. The other lowly seems to have some strange abilities. No regional restrictions. Just doing our part. Just pass the situation to the main body. Yellow hair is the spiritual root. Can communicate with heaven. Lowly has no special physique. The ability to become virtual is a bit like the ability to ghost. I don't know about this Ling-bound nuclear bomb. It's no use either. But it is also another purpose of the ontology arrangement. It's time to try this weapon. Finally found it. Brother Mo, why are you dressed like this? Convenient to do things. No, I'm looking for you for something else. Just for Xuanmo. Why didn't you come out before? I heard from Elder Gu that you were attacked by a demon cultivator. What's wrong now? It's okay. I just dug out some flesh and blood. Already restored. That's okay. Let's go find that demon cultivator immediately to settle the score. How about forgetting it? After all, Xiao Xiao is a demon cultivator in the Dao realm. At least it's not something we can face with our level of cultivation. Guya can only be beaten. Besides, the other elders have chased them out. Let's talk about it later when we improve our cultivation. The demon cultivator in the realm of robbery deserves to be Brother Mo. I would rather bear the tribulation. Only Brother Mo can do it, right? Fortunately, Brother Mo explained. Otherwise, young lady, take us to find this great tribulation demon. Is this a rush to die? Why? This kind of demon cultivator who will sneak into the realm of robbery when he is lost in love. Do you think too highly of this broken love? Rough talk, but not rude. Do you still need to ask? The target must be Brother Mo. After all, it was Brother Mo who had his flesh and blood stolen. I have to say that this demon cultivator is quite discerning. That's what you said. Are you praising me or hurting me? But then again, although that guy can offset part of the inflammation, the effect caused by the law, but it's not absolute. Wait until this trial is over. I will devote a month to buffing you. Your skills will go against the sky again. I don't believe it can always be offset. Closer to home. Put aside the magic cultivator. I'm looking for you because I'm afraid you'll rush over too. Being picked up by a litter is just like them. So got it. The so-called heavy treasures there are just for fishing. If you rush over there, it will most likely be the same. Without spiritual power, he was directly blown away. What about the rest of our sect, senior brother? I've naturally taken this into consideration. I also have a clone. It shouldn't be a big problem. It's really troublesome. I found a few pictures. I don't know where those people went. The first communication device. I don't know why I can't contact you. Forget it. After all, the important ones on the main body have been found. The remaining one has rough skin and thick flesh. Even if you reach the trap area, you won't be completely gone. As for the other disciples of the same sect, let them just let it happen. Oh. Is this the first stage of the trial? None of the spiritual flowers and grasses in the front were as fierce here. One by one, they went straight to the wall, and they haven't even left yet. But if the first sister goes to this maple forest to cultivate, she is seeking death. But I am a real physical practitioner. It's true. Ow. I wanted to catch them all in one fell swoop, but I didn't expect that there were 3 exceptions. But it can withstand the violent spirit of number theory, nuclear bombs, and mine attacks. It can be said that she is worthy of being a saint of the Holy Land. Who are you? Could it be that he is an accomplice of the demon cultivator that the elder mentioned earlier? No matter what magic cultivator you are, but you can't use your spiritual power in the wind chime area. That means your realm is no higher than the collective realm. No different from us. Do you think that with your crooked props? Can you defeat us? What the hell are you talking about? Do not exceed the collective boundaries. The highest level is the gathering state. You saints don't eat the fireworks of the world. I can't afford it. 3 of the 6 souls were destroyed. This is only the first stage. I won't accompany you anymore. Or the soul sect. I didn't expect to be so afraid of death. That was a wise move on his part, but with fewer people, you can save more energy and devote more energy. But Lei Ji and Hahu, although I took most of the props from the main body, but it's probably not easy to fight either. But no to will be the backup. The worst case scenario is just to die together. What is this? You'll know next. Although the original setting is that living creatures cannot use this thing, but the physique of a cultivator, it can be said to be different from ordinary people. It doesn't hurt to try biology. After all, it was the main body that rescued it. VR technology. Ironwood deepens. If you don't accept it, do it. Ah, the magic cultivator is wrong. Demonic nature is not that weird. Is this an evil practice? It's not enough to be an evil cultivator, just a little trick. I told you, if you touch me, I will be targeted by the tribulation. Nonsense. You just happened. A supernatural root that can control part of the power of thunder. Could it be that she is still the daughter of Tiandao? What the hell? What's going on with this woman? Hi, Lei. Even if you protect your shortcomings, there is no such thing. There's no way you can dodge this coercive flying wing. I can only bear it hard. I wonder if Ironwood can block Black Thunder. Oh, I'll just say it. You don't listen. You've been punished, right? But why is it Black Thunder this time? And I can feel very obvious coercion and hostility. What a broom star. I'll cut you down first and then talk about it. Fighters are not allowed. Kill, 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 kill me. This is so heavenly. That's not an alien god. It's just a trial for the sect. No need to get excited. What a crime. We are in feudalism. Men need to keep an eye on this lunatic from time to time. So is the doll below? Is this how thunder tribulation power is used? Use it as a method to practice. Sooner or later, he will be infected and become a lunatic. I'd better think of a way to remind you. But this guy also disagrees a little bit. Lin Zhen is the god of destruction, and the heaven will collapse. Power is scattered in the world. It stands to reason that verbal punishment is the fusion of multiple authorities. But no matter how crazy the madman is, it is impossible to attack the owner of one's authority. Also, this guy's figurative weapons are very strange. Is it possible that this is such a big deal? The foundation of our world cannot last more than 10 yuan hui. Those messy weapons. Unlike what the world could have. A fusion version of multiple worlds? Forget it, I can only think on my own. I'd better discuss it with those 2 people. There should be something about this guy. Regardless of the fusion of the powers of several worlds, or a variant of this world, must be treated with caution. If necessary, contact 1 or 2. I'm really convinced. Good plan execution. I don't know where this thunder disaster came from. Directly disrupted the plan. And you will die on the first. You can't throw away the magic weapons. You would rather curse a few words than think about what happens next. My damn place. The other side is still a ghost. Gatling nuclear bombs can't hit at all. How do I fight this? There are also accomplices, but thank you very much. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that Jinlan had such a backup plan. You don't think you're guaranteed to win, do you? Although the nuclear bomb after integrating spiritual power. Gatling's power and attack speed are very good, but it's really not possible to blur the image. But then again, I've told the ontology this information a long time ago. For now, we just need to wait for time. At worst, we'll blow this place up. I don't care anyway. Even if you can become invisible, can you walk away from the virtual world? Are you sure you can control this thing? I've seen the power of this thing before. Don't worry, it's under control. At worst, just run away. Spiritual power can be used outside. What else are you afraid of? This is true. Oh. It's truly the Maple Grove area. It's not that I'm lacking in geography all the way here. It's just that there are a lot of pitfalls. Then I am a physical education class. Oh. I just asked why there were no ghost images in the watch before. It turns out the real thing is here. The wind chime area cannot activate spiritual power. The weapons I gave you are really difficult to fight against ghosts. In addition, no one was struck to death by lightning for no apparent reason. The way of heaven in this world is to protective, right? From now on, we must also keep a hand on the way of heaven, just in case. Did something happen to Xuanmo? Why did it suddenly fly so fast? There's something indeed. My clone is in some trouble and it's hard to deal with it. I can only do it myself. But look how fast you fly. It's obviously not a trivial matter. Is there anything I can do to help? Don't worry, Xiao Xiao is not serious. And in the Fangning area, are you on the periphery? If someone comes out, kill him immediately. It'll handle the inside. Okay, so be careful. I know. Since I can make it, nature can be destroyed. But this time, I always feel like something is weird. There is always a feeling. If I speak openly and honestly this time, catch the ghost directly, something very troublesome will happen. Be cautious in your words and deeds. Is it possible that you have read so many novels before? Have you fed all the storybooks to the dogs? Who are you? You don't need to know this yet. You just need to know. As long as we are one family in the same world, why should I trust you? Palace Jade Liquor. Don't worry. I said we are a family. Aren't you desperate for the current situation of mankind? History is a cycle, and the humans of the day after tomorrow who are in immeasurable calamities will. So you have no ambition, but no strength. I see your noble character. I plan to give you a chance to try it out. Countless calamities. You are not someone from the prehistoric period, are you? Ha ha ha. Let's see what you think. So many people on the planet. Why choose me? Do you need to ask me this? There are many magicians wearing human skin during countless calamities. As for other questions, you will naturally find out when you become Heavenly Dao. God, but why? What? You evil cultivators are too weak, right? If this is all you have, then you can hit the road. Too greedy. I originally wanted to try to see if I could detect the blurring gap. I did expect that this guy would seize the opportunity. His weapon was damaged at close range, but the main body is coming soon. My task is also completed. The rest depends on how the body plays. As a cultivator, if you don't hit the dantian, don't know the sea, really unprofessional. Digging out the heart for practitioners, although seriously injured, but not to the point of death. It's okay, I'll just give you a couple more strokes. Really impatient, but it's a pity. I'm just a clone. What's going on? How to use the clone as a magic cultivator? Substituted. Next, it will be up to the two of us to fight you. Another clone. You, a demon cultivator, are quite cautious. But how do you fight when you can't touch it? You really use virtualization as a life-saving talisman. Long time no see, ghost. Who are you and why can you catch me? Been out for so long. He actually possessed someone else's the child. Are you so afraid of death? You are. It was originally used to exploit loopholes, but now, instead of putting it out there and making an unstable bomb, it's better if I solve it myself. He still looks injured. I only catch ghosts. And I don't know where you got it. In the case of ghost possession for a long time, sooner or later you will become one. Ugly alien creature. Who are you? Now I can only rely on fists and kicks. Don't let me down. I still have to go out and deal with the fish that slipped through the net. Don't worry, I'm still prepared for my boxing and kicking skills. Since you are a saint of the Holy Land, I'll go all out. Magician. So comfortable. I don't know how my sister is doing. But I didn't realize that those few are quite powerful. So long. Most of those who came out were disciples of other sects. I don't know when it will come out. But then again, those in the two holy lands are not fuel-efficient lamps either. I guess there will be a hard fight. Ah no, I've just walked into the entrance and haven't even taken a few steps yet. This was typed out directly. Isn't it said that physical fitness is invincible? Why was it blasted out by concealed weapon gunpowder? Junior brother, you came out too. It looks like the fighting was very intense inside. Senior sister, why are you here? Originally, I went to the ring area to wait for you, but the elders of the academy are still debugging over there. Plus the second elder hasn't come back yet. I don't know where my uncle has gone. I was ordered to come over and see how you were doing in case of danger. That's it. By the way, how did you get beaten out? And how are Xiao and the others doing now? How can I say this? How did I get beaten out? I don't know much about it myself. I've also tried breast-touching weapons. Absolutely no such power. I could never say this to someone who was tricked to death by a villain. As for calling them Xiao, I didn't see it the second time I went in. I thought they would also go to the cave to find treasures. Who knows? I was beaten out directly. I won't mention it, senior sister. As for the junior sisters, they should be fine. After all, there are Chen Xuanmo and the others. It shouldn't be a big problem. No wonder I can't find anyone. Senior brother, why were you beaten out? Too anxious, right? Yes, in the end, Brother Mo took us to mow the grass. It's so cool. One of them will die. If you can't find anyone, just start the explosion. It's just that some of them were fried in the end. It's smoky inside. The environment is too bad. More than bad. Almost choked to death. The air is full of mud and dust. Who knew it would be so restless inside? Be more careful next time. Senior sister, by the way, are you waiting for us here specifically? Why is she also the senior sister? Naturally, I want to see how my junior brothers and sisters are doing. In case you are beaten out prematurely, might as well make me laugh. But I really didn't expect it. In the first stage of the group battle, you actually managed to reach first place. It seems like he has a lot of cards up his sleeve. Mainly Xuanmo. Otherwise, we would have been bombed long ago. Really, I don't know the next personal battle. Can Xuanmo still be able to hide? Just adapt to circumstances. I remember the personal battle was 3 days after the first stage, and each sect can only produce 3 people. That being the case, Xuanmo, you decide. I originally came here to find the concentric fruit. I'm not very interested in the following competitions. I was watching your performance in the auditorium with my sister. If there is a limit on the number of people, you will naturally have to go to the highest combat power. Needless to say, senior brother Jia Dan. As for the remaining two positions, I'm the main trainer of Escape. Forget it, I just arrived at Kaiyuan Realm not long ago. Xiaozi is really not good at fighting, but indifferent. Learn about Dharma, heaven, and earth. I have to find someone to try. Brother Mo, take me with you. Make sure you beat out the opponent's souls. I don't know what's going on either. My cultivation level has improved very quickly recently. They don't even practice seriously. By the mid-Kaiyuan period, this is probably the so-called cultivation genius. And the most important thing is, Brother Mo gave me the enhancements on this piece of clothing. You can relieve yourself as you please. You won't lose your clothes even when you get bigger. In this case, the only spot left is senior brother Yi. After all, it was the late Kaiyuan period. I don't have any magic weapon at the moment, although the cultivation level is the same. But brother Tang has an even greater advantage. Junior sister, why don't you come on? Brother, I have some. Tired and out of state. After all, as the first physical practitioner of a time-honored brand, a disciple of the same class as Zhao Ranran, his cultivation level was directly surpassed by the new generation of disciples, late Kaiyuan period, and there are already to fake elixirs in this session. As for these disciples, they have more or less caught up with themselves. In addition, the previous accident led to the elimination. The mentality of overstepping one's authority has become a bit unbearable. This is my first time to participate in this kind of competition. I don't know what the rewards are like. Junior brother Tang, don't worry. The trials held by Zhuzong are very valuable. When I was third in the individual competition, it was my magic weapon to get tied. Fight well, disciple. Make a fortune for the teacher. Keki, my teacher is very optimistic about you. Master, don't worry. When I come on stage, I will amaze everyone. Okay, let's take a look at the situation first. I hope I don't have to face the Thunder Tribulation Girl. Although after that incident, I rushed to make a pair of lightning rods and insulation equipment. But technology is really hopeless against heavenly calamity. What a damn demon cultivator! What poem should I recite when I run away? Make yourself look like a cow. Next time I see you, just zoom in. This time, the blood demon also suffered an old crime. No one came out. Fortunately, Fuyu didn't come. Otherwise, it would be a hassle. How did these people become elders? One by one, we rushed forward with all our might. It's also thanks to the fact that there's only one across the street. Or just run away. Otherwise, it will definitely capsize in the gutter. The atmosphere is wrong. I'd better change the subject quickly. Don't get into trouble again before you get down to business. What follows is a long speech. The second stage of personal battle begins. Randomly draw the first game, battled by Jinlan from Flowing Light Holy Land, and Chen Xuanmo in the paintings. There is a shady story. How could Du Leiji come up? Never had a chance before. I haven't encountered it in the secret realm either. Now I finally have a chance. Chen Xuanmo, right? Different spiritual roots that are the same as the 4 spiritual roots. I was just trying to see what direction your supernatural spiritual roots are in. The saintly lady looked at it highly. I don't have the ability to control the catastrophe like you do. In a sense, the saint is also the chosen one. Although I don't know you very well, but I like what you said very much. Don't worry, this holy lady won't be too harsh. It seems that the world of immortality, at least the saint in front of me, is still very innocent. In this case, At least you don't have to worry about the other party using dirty tricks or anything like that. However, you still have to be careful when the calamity really starts. Try not to engage in close combat, but I used various missiles in the secret places just in case. No need this time. But that doesn't mean I have nothing left to do. Huijian and Xingshu with Dragon King and Yuanju bonuses. I haven't used it seriously yet. Just try it this time. Really cautious. Get a little closer and immediately pull away. But this way you can dodge my attack. That would be too whimsical. Is there purple among the thunder? There is also a smell of destruction. This girl has this amount. I feel like it's hard for me to overcome this level of cultivation. The guy across from me will probably be a pain in the ass to deal with. From now on, it is better to keep the sect disciple Li Dalei away from him. If I could draw this thunder down to practice qi, I can't even imagine how powerful the magic weapon is. Is this what the alien spirit root looks like? It feels even more outrageous than fairy roots. Isn't it said that the immortal spirit root is the biological son of heaven? Although I have never seen Ren Jinlan's trick before. But this power is obviously towards the rhythm of killing people. Although the Holy Land of Liu State, are not afraid of the Hewan sect. But the opposite side is also one of the 4 spiritual roots, even if you can't summon the tribulation. But being hacked to death is not easy to deal with either. After all, the Hewan sect is a demon sect that has become a regular one. Who knows how many forbidden spells there are? Let's send a message. It's not that I don't feel bad for not being in your territory, right? If this thing is taken down, this land will be destroyed, right? Not only will it be repaired then, it costs money to change venues. One by one, you all have to take off your clothes and go away. What's wrong with me? I shouldn't have taken this job in the first place. What a crime. Her. Not this thing. Red Lotus offensive. Or the Calamity version? Let me see how you can dodge this move. Thunder Blade. You started this game first, then I won't be polite either. You've already started a catastrophe. It's not too much for me to create a black hole, right? It's just the cost of creating this black hole, more than any of my previous mistakes. Even if there is the source of the dragon and yellow rivers, I feel like doubling my spiritual power consumes 70%. However, it is still profitable to switch to a celestial body that has complete control. Want to destroy black holes? At least it's not something Jinlan can do. There is a black hole behind as a trump card. In the world of immortality, there are not many people who can handle it, not to mention walking sideways. Very powerful suction. Can absorb thunder and calamity. It's so outrageous. I can't understand this. I vaguely feel the power of swallowing rules. How did Chen Xuanmo do it? Maybe we can discuss it with Xuanmo later. Maybe it will be an opportunity to enter the realm of robbery in the future. After all, this is the first time I have encountered the Devouring Law. Unforgettable. As expected of a senior brother. I don't know how many trump cards senior brother has with this gold content. Maybe I can also discuss it with senior brother. I always feel like it's something like big brother. More powerful than the sex magic weapon. I didn't expect Brother Mo to have such a thing. Number. Go back and ask Brother Mo to arrange edification armor. Forget it, the defense of the clothes is still too poor. It will hurt if you carry Fa Tianxiang Dai thick flesh. Brother-in-law is really not that simple. It's probably not easy to deal with this thing even if it's a calamity. Don't forget your sister if she has good things in the future. What did my sister say? If you want, just ask Xuanmo directly. If he doesn't give it to you, come to me directly. But this power should be